Alright guys, welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. I figured I'd jump into stage 8 here of the Vegeta Red Zone. I'm just gonna go over and take a look at Kefla, the TEQ Kefla here. I'm gonna just see how she performs. Because I used her the other day, and she was really good, surprisingly enough. That was supposed to happen. Alright, let's see. Alright. How do I want to go about doing this? Of course she's in slot 7. Of course she is. Okay. With that being the case, I'm just going to do this. And why not? We'll do this right here. Float the, what's it called? Float Magetta. Magetta is honestly, I think he's a solid pick if you're using it in fully Universe 16. Because he gets guard. And I think with that guard, I think he'll be tanky enough. Does he get anything else? I think he just gets guard. He might get something else that I'm unaware of. Let me check here for a second. No, he just gets guard. Yeah. No, he doesn't. No. He randomly changes a type of orb to physical. It's not physical. That's cool. So, that's useless. But, oh well. Yeah, man, every time I want to show a unit off, it's, oh, they're in slot 7. It's like, why? What is the point? Why must you do this to me? Alright, Hit, I don't need you to put on a show here. This isn't your video. You're more than welcome to not. Alright. Then, yeah, he doesn't do any damage at all. He's literally just I boost the other units on the team. 63k. Really? That 63k I was just talking about, I think he's a viable option. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna do this. Thought process being, I trust Kefla more than I trust base Kefla here. Right, you'll be completely fine. There's nothing to worry about for this unit. I think is it only one attack? It's 2 attacks. She'll guarantee dodge the first one though, and then probably honestly dodge the second one, depending on how many attacks she decides she wants to do here. Nope, she took it. Oh well. All right, just let that play out. So unfortunately, they're not gonna get their first turn until turn 3. The EZA Kefla. So that is unfortunate. However, that does mean that I will have her dodge later in the fight. Because of her second appearance, she's going to be at 90% chance to dodge. So that's when she's probably honestly going to be at one of her strongest points. Alright. Let's see here. What do we got for this attack pattern? Not bad, not bad. That they don't get anything from orbs or anything like this. We'll just kind of just play it type orbs. Okay, that's guaranteed dodge. Easy money, what I like to see. Another dodge, what I like to see. 17 million is kind of crazy from her, honestly. That's a little bit insane, right? I feel like she supports. Does she support? Am I out of my mind? She does not support. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. She does stack her stats up a little bit though, yeah. Now honestly, I think this LR is really good. I think this LR is insanely good. Alright, let's see what we got. Turn 1. 7.5 turn 1. That's not that impressive. But we saw it before. They just kind of shot up out of nowhere and became super impressive. That's a normal. Okay. Yeah, they went from 7.5 to 12. That's actually insane. Alright. That was it. Okay. That was unfortunate. That was super unfortunate. I was hoping for a lot better of a performance there. They did what? 3 attacks? 2? Yeah, okay. So the max they can do is 3? No, they don't. No, they can do one. They can do one more than that. Okay. So I just didn't get the additional potential system, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Be like that sometimes. All right. Let's do this. Sure, we'll build up the Dokkan mode a little bit more. Grab all of those, and then grab the physical orbs here with Megetta. And that'll get me a little bit of build up there. There's no real need for it, I guess, but I'll prefer to have it if I need it. Nice, easy dodge. 200k? 500k? Good lord. I didn't expect her to take that. I won't lie to you. I was not expecting that. I thought full well that I could get away with her in slot 1. That's... I don't know. That's one of the reasons I can be a little iffy about this LR. Like, I really like them. But there's some spots where it doesn't work out. Let's see. This right here. Like, that was horrible. She just didn't dodge. Like, literally just didn't dodge. More than 2 attacks in slot 1 before you attack, and she's not that great of a pick to put there. What was this Goku Black at? Oh, that was like turn 4. So he had an extra 40% attack. So that was 600k plus... Let's see here. We'll say... That was 20% turn with like... Okay, so he was almost fully built up. That was like 80% then. I'm assuming that was on turn 4. That was those were 1 million additional, or 1 million damage normals that he was doing. Actually, and if he supered, which he might have, that would have been a further plus 50%, which would have pushed it to 1.6. So I mean, in her defense, it was a 1.6 million damage attack. Wait. Get out. It is what it is. I thought I changed that. I guess not. Turn to the one time. Let's just see how they do in slot 1. Slot 1, first appearance. Let's see how they perform. I want to know. I want to know what I'm looking at here. Oh. Okay. Okay. 7.1. Okay, that's pretty at least the attack stats are really consistent here. Okay, 9.5. Okay, what's the next one gonna be? 12, probably 13. Just 13. 12. Okay, I don't know if they make it 13 or not. From the super attack stack, the one extra stack there. Honestly, that's not bad. That wasn't bad at all. I mean, they could have performed better, but I'm not upset about it. All right. Let's see here. There are no more attacks on Kefla, are there? No, there aren't. Okay. So he'll probably do one attack break, and then he'll just have to dodge one attack. I think this is the last one he needs for the attack break. I haven't been paying attention to it enough. It was, yeah. And then the dodge. All right. So in the next rotation, we're gonna have double LR, which is unfortunate. I really don't like when that happens. But what can you do? It is what it is. Alright. Put the friend in slot 1. Do this right here. Can only get 5 orbs. That's unfortunate. And sure, we're just gonna do those. Right, that's easy money. Just dodge, and then she'll tank the basic. Oh, or she'll dodge it. That works too. All right, let her go. It's 18 million. Nice, nice, nice. And a 12 minute additional, 11 million additional. I'll take it. No, I really do like it. Even though she did, like I said, she did die earlier. But if it's with her, if there are more than those first 2 attacks, then yeah, she's not in a great spot. But even then, that was a 1.6 million basic that she was eating there. I don't know that I want to kill this rotation. Honestly. I think it's better that I don't. Alright. That allows me to get the extra stack in with them as well. Unfortunately, I'm going to burn my 90% dodge rotation, but oh well. Whatever. It is what it is. Easy money. Back down to 11? Who was on rotation? For it to drop back down to 11? That doesn't make sense. That's just strange. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, I bet they were in the middle and they had more links up. That would make sense. That's probably what it was. We'll grab those right there. Best I can give you is 4 orbs. How bad is that? 50% chance to dodge. Do I think she can do it? I mean, I think she can take it. I think she can take it. She's got how much defense? Yeah, I think she'll be alright. About full HP. That's perfect. The super's there, so it's going to get dodged. That is actually perfect. Yeah. Unfortunately, this Rosé is going to get his buff active on the next rotation, more than likely. Once he gets hit 8 times, he gets 60% attack and defense, which is a lot, but yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think this Kefla will be okay. Even if she doesn't dodge, I think she can take the normals. That's 2. So, she in the potential system? No potential system additional. That's unfortunate. She didn't need the defense. Built different. Built different. Now, she's just gonna dodge. She just dodges. Like, there's no... Yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts here. She just dodges. Well, after she does, apparently, 4 or 5 attacks, then she dodges. There it is. She just had to do that last additional to give him the buff. Alright. We are going to do this. Alright. That gives the full team a buff. And then we'll actually swap over to Kale here. Thought process being is if I use Kale, I can get a little more damage off for the field of orbs. And she won't be in any danger whatsoever. I could go ahead and transform here. I think I want to save my transformation until the next time they're here, because then I'll have both of the support passive, or the support active skills up. I think that'll be nice to see. This will actually be kind of nice to see how Kale takes this. That was not nice to see. I did not like seeing how Kale took that. Holy crap. That was insane. She took so much damage there. Good lord. I mean, like, I get it, but... God. What was that? That wasn't that much. That was not that much. That was a 2.5. Let's see. 2520 plus 60%. Alright, there's a 4 million attack stat. Like, still. God, 24. That is mean, man. Lord. It's getting up there. Okay. 26. Yeah, no, the Kale and Kefla active skill actually makes them look insane. On their next rotation, they're going to look busted. And it won't even, like, it's going to be stupid. The fact that I don't have hit to active skill yet is kind of crazy to me, honestly. For how deep in the fight that I am. But, oh well. He should be okay here. I'm not really that worried. Considering, like I said, we are relatively deeper in this fight. This is turn 6, I believe? Yeah. This is his third turn stacking defense. I don't know if he's... Okay. I think he could have taken one of those, but I prefer him not. Alright. Man. That was something. Well, I learned a valuable thing there. Don't trust Kale to take the hit. God, man. Okay, good. I really didn't want to crit there and accidentally kill. What's the defense at? 650k? That should be a full heal then. Full heal? Almost. Close enough. We'll do this right here. Then I'll pick up these physical orbs right here, and that'll be the rest of the way. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Unfortunately, Magetta won't get the super here and put up his 2-turn buff, because that would have been like the best case scenario. That would have been like the most juiced thing that I could have given them. But the chances of him getting to do that are like 0. So we will be looking at Kefla under a type disadvantage situation, which is unfortunate. I didn't consider that until like literally just now. It hit me. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. She's gonna have type disadvantage, which thankfully that's not gonna affect her attack stats. That's just gonna affect her attack, like her actual damage. But yeah. And he's got AoEs. Oh, God. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this fusion. Alright. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pick up all those. Just because why not? And sure, I'll do that. That works. I don't think I have... Thank God, that's a dodge. Oh, I don't think I have too much to worry about here. Yeah, she's gonna double-digit tank those. 44,000. That's quite a bit. That's a dodge. That's a dodge, and then you're gonna dodge, obviously. Easy money. 35k on the basics. Zamasu's actually doing some damage here. It's kind of impressive. I mean, I know she's not the tankiest unit ever. He's apparently got some HP on him. That's actually... What's he got? 560 million? Perfect. That is perfect. Oh, he gets 50% defense when he supers. That's where that comes from. That's no damage. That's a dodge. That's a dodge. Alright. 34. That's something, man. 34 is crazy. Well, what you got for me next? 36? So that's 34, 36. And she's guaranteed to do 3 of these. Like she's that was all guaranteed. What on earth? Potential system? Oh, I didn't get the potential system. That's unfortunate. I should have checked her defense. I didn't think to. Granted, it wouldn't have went up until she got the 200% from receiving an attack anyways. But still. God, man, that's crazy, bro. Just here. 3 guaranteed 36 million attack stats. Oh no, it's what, 35, 36, and 37, I think. Finally, we can go ahead and transform hit. Lord. Well, I guess it's better said he finally got serious. Honestly, yeah. I think I go ahead and pop this. Normally I'd let that sit for a little bit longer and stack up, but I honestly don't think it would have been the right decision here. I'm probably gonna need her in slot 1. Oh, she's at 1,000,000 defense. That's kind of crazy. Actually, she'll be in slot 2 because I'll have hit in slot 1. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and take advantage of that while I have it. I'll just give her those. Why not? All right. Let's see what hit can do here. No, I'm still. Those attack stats were actually insane, man. The 35, 36, and 37 million. Like, that's actually crazy. I was not expecting her to be that good. I knew she was good, but man, the fact that you guarantee your 3 of them. Now, I didn't transform super late either. I transformed, this was what, turn 8, I think? Yeah, it's turn 8. That was the last turn. This is turn 9. See, I transformed her on turn 8, which is not super late in the fight, honestly. That's about when you would normally do it. I mean, what's her requirement? Isn't her requirement like turn 6? Yeah. Her requirement is turn 6. That was turn 8. That was just her next appearance after getting it. That's not that crazy. 29? It's actually pretty impressive, honestly. So that Kefla's honestly not as bad. I feel like she gets some bad raps, or gets a bad rap sometimes. Do I? Is that 1.6? That's great. I feel like I have to do this. Just for the culture. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's crazy. I think that just for the culture, I feel like I have to do this. That gives her support. Because she gets, when she picks up 6 orbs, she's activating, tournament participants, allies get 30% attack. And then additional, they get and there's 30% defense for characters who also belong to U6. So, like, I did that and her defense should have went up. No? Huh. That's atrocious. That's atrocious. He needs link leveled. I'll work on that at some point. He's such a bad unit. He really is. I was like, I feel like you can make a case to run him, but like, not really. How much does he take from these AoEs? Double digits. Wow, that's actually impressive. I guess he didn't get his defense yet. He gets his on a hit, but still. What was that? I missed that attack stat. 40 million? Golly. Realistically, she just need to crit. I feel like I'm getting a lower... I feel like I'm getting less crits than I should be. 42. But she's got a level 30 crit stat. So that's a 60% chance to crit. And she ain't doing it. And I'm getting real tired of her not critting. Okay, that's a good test. That's it. That's it. That was... How much damage was that? 4.8? 1.8 million? That was pretty good. For a type disadvantage, 4.8 million? What is type disadvantage? It's like 1.5 multiplier. That's I think it is. I don't know for certain on that. If anybody knows, please let me know. But if it is, that was a 7.2 million damage super. I don't think it's 1.5. I think it might be a little less than that. The double super? Okay. Who are on the next rotation? Is it TEQ? Yeah, it is. Hit might look a little good. Hit might look a little crazy. Because he's got double Magetta buffs. Alright. I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to figure out how I can set up for next rotation. I feel like that's the best setup for next rotation. Is to just get some of these TEQ orbs here together. That way when the TEQ Kefla does some orb changing there, she's got good orb changing. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Yup. Once again, triple dodge. No, she's gonna hit that one. Okay. Literally didn't do any damage. I'm convinced that this Kefla, her dodge passive does work the way I think it does. And she is guaranteed dodges. Because she has not got hit once. So I'm almost convinced that she is a safe pick for this team. And I probably should have been running her in slot 1. 19 million? That's not bad. Honestly. Truthfully, I think you could do a rotation of the friend LR and hit. And then TEQ Kefla, and then TEQ Kalen Kefla. I think that would be a really good team to do. Because the reason you want to do the friend LR and hit is because hit can get going, and once hit gets rolling, he's safe. And the friend LR can kind of hold down slot 1 until hit can get the ball rolling. But I don't think that the 55% version of the LR is a good enough slot 1, personally. But that's just me. You could also just put Kalen Kefla in slot 1 and the TEQ one, and I think they would also excel pretty well there. Like, they're showing out pretty insane here with Kefla. The 42 million attack stat turns. I do know I'm under double active skill support. That's that's obvious. I know, but still, that's impressive for turn 11 or turn 10, and it's not like I'm using bad units either. Like, this is a team. This is a full team of good units. All right. Do this or that. I think this might be better. Yeah, I feel like this might be a little bit better. We'll do this. Full heal. Yeah, 1.67. Then she can, then what's it called? The STR Kefla can get those TEQ orbs on the right for all 6 of her orbs. That gives her her full dodge build up. I'm going to check her defense as well here. Oh, man. And that works right. That's what, 167? I think it was like 1677, something like that. Plus 200%. Assuming that's right, that's 3.3 million defense. I could have swore she had a 47. No, she did cap out a 42 or 43. God, man, that's 45. She's going to hit 47. She's about to. This is so crazy to me. 47? Yep, 47. The next time we see her, if we get to see her another time after this rotation, She'll have the Magetta super attack effect up, which is not super common. Oh my god, she got the potential system for 48. Oh, I really hope. Please let this Zamasu survive the next rotation. He should. He should be able to. But, oh, well, I don't know about that now. The 25 million attack stat from her. That's gonna do some damage. Yeah. I don't know if he'll be able to hang. That's unfortunate. I really wanted to. Yeah, I think the STR Kefla here on the back is gonna end up doing too much damage. That's a choice. I mean, I'll dodge it. Or not. Thanks. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. Oops. 32 from STR Kefla? I mean, go off. Okay. I would prefer you not, just so I can see what I want to see, but I mean, that's impressive. You know, he's so low now that it doesn't matter. He's gonna die in extra rotation anyways. Yeah, 35. What's her active skill doing? Isn't her active skill just like an orb changing for the turn? It makes her typing effective. Oh my god, she's gonna kill. 37. If she crits her, I think she kills. Oh my god, she almost killed. I can't, man. That's so funny. It's like, this team is so... U6 is a good team now. Like, I don't care what anybody says. U6 is a good team now. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's actually crazy. I mean, what? TEQ Kefla, like, they made her so good. And I'm struggling to like, comprehend and accept how good they made her. Like, it is kind of scary. Where she's turned, turn 10 or what was it, turn 12 then? Yeah, been turn 12. She's almost 50 million attack, 48 million attack stat. Like, that was insane, man. Golly. Let me know how you guys feel about her. I'm impressed. Like, I'm impressed. Like, I knew she was good, but that was just impressive. But yeah, let me know how you guys feeling about her. I'm a fan. I'm with it. I'm all about it. I'm all about some TEQ Kefla love right now. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and peace on out of here. Let me know what y'all feeling about this unit. I'm on the hype train. I'm feeling it. But that being said, stay safe, y'all, and have a good one.